kid in his first year.
Cracker and Scarlett. Oh, it's good stuff. No, tough to beat Maddie Scarlett. And the Cats will clear again. Rook away.
This is the work rate that we've been talking about. Just the contest at one end, and then the players that are involved in that contest down in the half-back line, they're up and running, and they're creating and aiding with numbers of run.
Laid. Now Treadray. The numbers for Treadray tonight: 7th kick coming up. One hand pass, 4 marks. One of those contested. He kicked a goal in the second quarter. So again, quiet night for the skipper, who's out of contract at the end of the year and likely to do one-year deals from now on. The 28-year-old. Game number 197 tonight. Surgeon, awkward-looking kick. Won't get a chance for following it up.
Knock it out.
Salopek.
Division.
Centering ball, beautiful kick. Roden's got it. And it cramped up too.
Well, they can look back, Jared. I mean, the second half has been, won by Port Adelaide thus so far. It was an ugly second quarter for them, but sometimes a loss like this, you can drop your bundle for the next 2 or 3 weeks, which if they're a side that want to play finals this year, they can't afford that. They can get back on the training track and put this loss away from them and slowly just build on it.
Roden gets his second. Port have got the last 4. If Sunday night football continues on to Monday or Tuesday night football, there might be a chance, but they've only got 3 minutes to go.
And in saying that, one thing they can take away from this game that they've learned from the best team in the competition at the minute, and they probably are as far as their work rate is concerned. Geelong's work rate for the whole 4 quarters has been fantastic, and that's where they've got to start next week. Port Adelaide is just work on their work rate.
Geez, you get cantankerous if a side lets you down for a close tussle when you build it up so much, Clinton.
They let me down tonight. Those Cats have been fantastic.
Ooh,
look at the glee on their face. Bomber Cats, stay awake. Can we get a coffee, please, for aisle 7, row 3? Oh, dear. Half a century is the margin. And it will bounce over for a throw-in on the wing below us.
Doesn't he get cantankerous? Doesn't he get mean and nasty, Clinton?
Jacko is officially the bad luck charm.
I thought it was a bad streak in you.
For our Sunday games. He's not invited to the Telstra Dome next Sunday night. For what, Jared, is going to be a beauty between St Kilda and Geelong. In what was scheduled to be Robert Harvey's 350th, it won't be. St Kilda will enter the match 4-5 with lots to play for.
Bit of history between those two clubs. There was genuine debate 2 or 3 years ago when St Kilda were not carrying the injury list that they had at the moment about who had the best kids, who was going to be the power of the next decade.
Yeah, good point. 26,465, largely Port diehards, waiting for the final siren. We've got less than 2 minutes. Good tackle, Bartel on White. Kelly now. Touch of soccer. Oh, look at that. Sometimes it pays to be small. He ducked out of the tackle. Johnson, though, unable to haul it in, and Wade runs it out.
Unselfish play to give it to Steve Johnson, but he probably, given that Johnson was going to be on the acutest of angles, wet footy,
half a step,
could have had a shot at goal. It's a small forward, Clinton. He's got to read the rules. Kevin Bartlett will be up in arms at him not having a crack at it.
So both of these clubs on their way to being 6 wins and 3 losses, as Wojcinski has a chance to kick Geelong's 16th goal. It's a fitting finish tonight for Wojcinski and the Cats. His second. The lead is 56.
Oh, just that commitment as this ball comes out. He just had his eyes only for it with the flight of the ball. Picked it up
too, isn't he? Left and right.
Yep, very good. I mean, he's had a healthy night tonight as well. 18 possessions, 2 goals, and handball receives up there as well. So just that run off the back line. a lot of their players play a variety of roles, but they work equally across the ground.
Good night for David Wojcinski.
Good season for David Wojcinski.
Yeah, providing that run
so far.
Run out of defence for Geelong has been so important this year. They've become a very entertaining team to watch. The quick ball movement, backing the forwards in.
Getting a run in the middle too, Clinton, I think, which is, you know, it's Bomber Thompson looking down the track. Yep. Stokes gets a run in there, Wojcinski getting a run.
Vision. Good vision.
Unselfish as well. Nathan Ablett could have blazed away himself, but Steve Johnson will line up for his third in the game's final minute.
And I just want to talk about Wojcinski again while we're on the subject. He went to that contest on this half-back line, didn't get a possession but was there, and then ran with Ablett and was just a good support. So he didn't get the ball, but he aided a support and shepherd.
Johnson can't provide the coda to his night. 2 goals, 3 now. 16-20 to 8 goals, 11. We will have 6 clubs on the AFL ladder behind the leaders West Coast at 6-3. The Eagles 7-2 after 9 rounds, then 6 clubs at 6-3. That's how tight it is. And the list will be headed on percentage by this Geelong team, the highest scoring team in the country. Waiting at midfield is Kane Corns. It's over his head. Here's Wojcinski again. Look at the speed, the slide like a baseballer into first base. The handball astray, however.
Knock it out!
Clinton, you've made the point about them being the highest scoring team in the country a couple of times, but Geelong were that, I guess, in the 80s, and some people said it was one of their weaknesses. But this side, I think, are building their score based on defence. They work hard back to support their back line, and they're working in numbers.
And they've come to a place where they own the record, the worst team in the AFL at this ground, and they've belted the power as they get confirmation of that behind. 116 to 60.
Well, the final scoreboard there, Port Adelaide 8, 12-60, 56 points in arrears of Geelong 16-20, 116.